So, let us conclude this section on promoting viable sustainable cooperatives or FPOs. We discussed 4 models. The simplest one is the pool and sell model. Then we have the pool, store and sell model, which is appropriate for regions where the price of the crop shows an upswing post harvest. We also have the pool, process and sell model, where processing the crop adds value. However, speculating on prices could be highly risky. And finally, we have the pool, process, store and sell model, which is appropriate for crops which can be improved by doing value addition, as well as there is a price upswing post harvest. It is often best to start with the simple pool and sell model, and as membership and capital increases, we can move to the next level. Sufficient resources should be mobilized for this. Ideally, initially there could be very large external funds given as loans to the cooperative, but over time the farmers' own funds should increase and dependence on external funds reduced or ideally eliminated. This can be done by setting aside a part of the profits each year in the cooperative. Some features of good cooperatives are: number 1, introducing member stakes from day 1. This means that farmers should put some money into the cooperative and also take only part payment for the produce that they put into the cooperative and earn the profits later on after proper marketing. Second, ensuring a proper quality assessment system for each member's produce is very important. And finally, good marketing is very crucial for promoting a good cooperative. However, all this is still commodity marketing. Building a brand gives greater value and also ensures long-term sustainability. It is no coincidence that the world over, long-lasting cooperatives have built brands. In India also, we have the well-known Amul brand as well as others like Nandini, Urmul, Milma, Sudha, Anchal and so on in the dairy sector. A brand ensures that we reach a much larger number of customers with value-added products and also realize much greater value. The price risk is also largely eliminated, as the price at which a cooperative sells branded products in the retail does not fluctuate like the commodity prices. However, real expertise is needed since these are largely retail sales. Just to compare, each commodity sale would be in truckloads, but each customer buys only a few packets of retail branded products at a time. So, we need a very large retail network backed up by much higher level of marketing expertise. Today, the food products market is very competitive. Perhaps the only way available for cooperatives is to build a few pan-India brands where different cooperatives market their value-added products together. In fact, this was done by Amul, where all the different district level cooperatives came together and adopted a common brand called Amul. Such an approach will definitely work well even in the non-dairy sector.